if my thing do it again or just rebuild my database.
Actually have the most stats in the game, and it's by a massive long shot. And Ilata is not a fusion, and neither is Broly. And Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is quite a bit ahead of Blue Vegito and Blue Gogeta, who are the only other two fusions who compare to him. So he is technically the best character in the game. Even if you check Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's overall health, he literally only has one less health point than DPS Broly, which is quite amazing because he's tankier than him too. So you can see the potential in SSJ4 Gogeta. And another thing the stats talk about, since I never actually mentioned the other two fusions, the stats say that Vegito is considerably better than Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. So yes, Vegito fans, you have found another victory in the fact that Blue Vegito is much stronger than Blue Gogeta in this game, with Blue Vegito having higher melee damage, equal defense, and actually equal super attack damage, meaning Vegeta Blue overall is just better than Gogeta Blue. Now the issue is, that's what I would say if it wasn't for a few factors that again the list doesn't take into account.
I ain't gonna lie, I see a lot of Super Vegetas
let's talk about
beating Blue Vegito. I see a lot of games like that. Battles like that.
Sure moves for a second. Vegito Blue has settling the score. It's a nice buff, but not one of the better buffs in the game. And full power charge, which literally just gets into 5 bars of Ki right away. And I don't want to be rude, but like just charge your Ki, like don't be lazy. I know when it comes to the super attacks, Vegito Blue has God Kamehameha. Now this is one of the more slow super attacks in the game, for lack of a better word. The startup is super long just to do a regular Kamehameha. Something that base Goku does really quick, takes Vegeta an age to fire out. A Mega Finishing Blow, to be honest, is an actual good super attack. That one is actually pretty nice. But you'll see in a bit why Gogeta's melee is actually better, and God Final Kamehameha is an actually good ultimate. Like, I'm being honest, that ultimate is clean. But if we go over to Gogeta Blue, you can see that he has instant transmission, which is amazing. Instant transmission is one of the best skills in the game, especially for breaking lock on any point and getting a free charge up in. Stardust Barrier, which is a super low-cost shield boost, deflects attacks, deflects people. It's just a good job. Stardust Blaster, which is way faster to activate and does a ton of damage. Even combos with this charge keep back. In fact, the combo is easily in general because it's not slow. Ancient Explosion, which is an amazing melee super attack that knocks the enemy high up in the air, forces a super long recovery for them, and actually gives you enough time to land ultimate Kamehameha for the true combo if you're a max power. This is the main reason why I think Vegeta's melee super is better than Vegeta's melee super. Not only is the stun quantity better, but at max power mode, Vegeta can actually combo through to his ultimate attack, something Vegeta can't do. So even though Vegeta has more stats than Gogeta, Gogeta does have better moves overall. So keep in mind, that's on everything. I know we want to agenda for it and say Vegeta better than Gogeta or Gogeta better than Vegeta, but they're not equal. Vegeta has the better stats, Vegeta has the better supers. It is what it is. Again, if we were operating characters based on stats, that would mean Anilaza is the best character in the game, and we just know that's a lie, okay? Now, before we talk more about the top 10 characters, I want to go to the very special place that I mentioned before. Ultra Instinct Goku is worse than Nappa. Let's talk about it. Now, if you see it, Ultra Instinct Goku is actually just below Nappa on the scaling, but you can see that Nappa's melee damage is significantly lower than UI Goku. UI Goku has a quite beaten out when it comes to attack damage. However, Nappa beats UI Goku out by a massive long shot with 327 defense to UI Goku's 78 defense. Keep in mind, Super Vegeta had 128 defense, meaning Nappa is even tankier than Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta by a long shot. Nappa can further increase his defense by actually using buff skills, which makes him even more tanky. And his Ki Blast damage is also lower than UI times, so again, with Nappa, you are mostly tagging him so you can just take damage and just move on. You might be thinking, okay, Nappa has some pretty impressive defense, but what is the real reason he's stronger than UI Goku? Well, according to the game, he is stronger than UI Goku simply just because he has an entire extra health bar. If you're actually looking at the list, you can see that everyone who was past UI Goku has 4 health bars. Characters with 4 health bars generally just have more stats because they have 4 health. Even your favorite 3 health bar characters are seen as weaker than characters with 4 health bars, simply because that's an entire extra life bar. That is a massive deal whether you like it or not. Some characters become way better.
Bro, you're gonna get hit by...
just because he gets an extra health bar. In fact,
you fighted Kakashi, the Coffee Ninja. You thought you was gonna win. You thought. Nice try though.
You picked the wrong opponent. I win.
My boy Livius. You know the funny thing about it, guys? Let me tell you this, guys. This team is naturally a good ranking team. Because you see people like this guy that constantly wants to use jutsus, to spam you with jutsus. Watch me. You have Kakashi. You have Chidori, or Lightning Blade. You have Lightning Blade. And you have his Fireball. You have Yamato with his thing to push you back. Well, push back enemies if they're trying to rush you too hard. That takes away, that does a lot of damage. And his little wood style something. And you have Amaterasu with Fireball Jutsu again from Itachi. And you have good combos and infinite combos that you could usually do. And plus you have good tools. So people could spam you and you can spam back. But they can't get upset because, you know, they spam you and they started.
San Goku goes from being 38th place all the way to straight up just 8th place because he transformed once. A transformation that only costs 2 skill counters to do makes the character go up 30 levels. So having an extra health bar is a big deal. The game recognizes it as a big deal. It's an excuse to let any character fight longer and harder. 1 extra health bar seriously just goes a long way. There's pretty much no reason to pick Nappa over Raccoon since, again, Raccoon just has more defense than Nappa. But Raccoon also has False Courage, which is a really cheap defense buff that gives him even more super armor. This means that not only is Raccoon just naturally more defensive than Nappa, he also just has a defense skill that is really cheap and really easy to activate in the middle of a fight, and that just gives him armor and even more defense. This is absurd because Raccoon is already a pretty good character. Again, yes, the damage is really low, but Raccoon Ultra Fighting Bomber is where you'll probably get most of his character damage if you're not just tagging him into your other gadgets to heal faster. Dr. Wheeler. Now, you'd be surprised the giant stats are treated very weirdly in this chart. You see that Dr. Wheeler apparently has an attack stat of only 89. Now, don't be fooled by this really low attack stat on Wheeler, because he also has a defense of 897. It's way higher than the previous characters of Raccoon, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And yeah, his free blast damage is also pretty high too, 421. That is very high considering Super Saiyan 4 Goku's free blast damage is 420. But that's not the mystery. The mystery of Wheeler is why is the attack stat 89? And it's because, again, giants actually don't do that much damage when they just do regular rush combos. If a giant just does that full regular rush combo, they really just only like tickle your health bar. It's not too bad. But the real secret is their smash attack. Dr. Wheeler's smash attack, amongst all of the giant characters, can hit for around 5k to 7k damage on a single smash attack. They can basically take over half the health bar in one hit. And keep in mind, smash attacks give you armor, so for a giant character who already has armor. Damage gets even higher if you use Dr. Wheeler's full power skill. Again, it's
I don't know how that shit hits me.
Basically puts him into max power mode and raises the damage even further. Keep in mind when you were in max power mode or sparking mode, you have more super armor. So you have the giant attack super armor, the smash attack super armor, and the sparking mode super armor. This basically ensures that anytime you're charging an attack, only a super attack is going to stop you from finishing it. Not even hell itself can hold you back from swinging at this master. But you're probably thinking, oh, well, Dr. Wheeler, that's crazy. What about the giant in first place? Well, the giant in first place is Annie Laza, so, you know, he's still there. So we'll talk about the real best giant in the game, which is Great Ape Baby. Great Ape Baby is a character who was so broken stats-wise, I'm actually not sure how 1v1 battles with this character go. I've never done a 1v1 ranked match with him, but I think he has entirely refused to play Great Ape Baby. So Great Greater Baby has an attack that up 420. Keep in mind that's not very high, but just like Dr. Wheeler, if you just do the math, you smash attack on Greater Baby, he's hitting for monstrous damage. Pretty much every time I've landed a smash attack on Greater Baby, I've done around 7k damage on average, since I'm the stronger character in the game. And after I use his power up skill Howl, I've actually cleared the entire health bar in a single hit. So yes, Greater Baby can actually rock people up the health bars in a single hit. Keep in mind, one character super armor, super armor.
Guys, if I lose this, it's honestly my fault because I honestly effed up.
You can actually cut people's daylights out before they even have a chance to touch you. Not that if they touch you or do anything, because Greater Baby has the highest defense stat in the game by a long shot with 1,032 defense.
Woo!
That is so high, you can actually just put the controller down and make yourself a damage before the enemy can kill you. That is convincingly. I have an experiment also. Now remember, when you play as Greater Baby, you have a lot of room to experiment. You can get your timing down for super counters or D-vanishes while you're playing as this guy. Or you could just mash the super counter. That's what I do whenever I play Greater Baby, because I'm going to get it eventually. Not that we've been taking that much damage to begin with, because I'm 9. And then another tricky part about this character is the absurd...
My pig got slipped, guys. My pig got slipped.
This, again, it does mean that...
Literally, my pig got slipped.
Highest key blast stat in the game, but Annie Laza is so bad I'm willing to just say Greater Baby has the highest key blast stat in the game. Unlike Annie Laza, Greater Baby supers have a lot more value to them, with Super Gallic Gun being an actually good long-range super attack, and Gigantic Flame being a monstrous short-range unblockable super attack. This means anytime you land a super counter, or basically anytime you get bored of hitting the enemy's guard, you can just drop Gigantic Flame on enemies. Keep in mind, giant characters do not jump backwards when they do their super attacks, so this just comes out with zero telegraph. It also means anytime you activate Howl and use Revenge Deathfall, it's almost a one-shot, if not genuinely a one-shot most of the time. Yes, again, Annie Laza technically does do more damage, but how many Annie Lazas do you see, huh? I want to remind you guys that Annie Laza is 8 DP for the best stats in the game for a character that is much worse than everyone who is on this list currently. I will say also, there is a full version of this list with every single character in the game on it, but this is like ordered by DP, and I'm just trying to look for characters who are ordered by stats, because that's way easier to go through than having to scroll through a bunch of characters with really low and high DP. So we're using the twin image right just like Dragon Ball Fighting to reviews, and this one just shows the characters in order of overall stats, which I think is much easier to understand. Anyway, I think this is a solid place to end the video. Again, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below about all of these stats. I'm very sorry to go over the entire list. There's a lot of characters on this list. I think it's really hard to cover. I wanted to talk about how Blizzard actually have lower attack than most of the other characters as well. For monstrous defense to make up for it. This is even more exploitable because they can both heal as well, and super attack damage is really high. Broken defense, way too much damage with low attack. It's also unblockable, but there's just so much to cover in this list. So that's why I'm going to choose to mention. So again, I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like on the video. Don't forget to grab the ready support the channel. And remember, Nappa is better than this guy. I love you all. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care and
Bro, he fight this guy. I'm playing like a real transfer. Like right now I'm just Bumbo, please don't kill me.
I'm ready to run.
I can't contain myself. Let me go.
Hold on, that's Jason. Yeah, talk to me.
Protect my friends. Protect the future.
Gotta go real tryhard mode. I need to go real super tryhard mode because I'm not supposed to lose to this guy, guys. I'm not gonna lie, guys. As soon as you know the broadcasting was giving trouble, it threw me off. It real threw me off, guys. And like, no, we're not playing good. Guys, I'm gonna play music in my ears and I'm gonna clap this guy's cheeks. Who wants smoke? I'm playing that. Let's all listen to the first part. But we winning this one. We winning this one, guys. We winning this one here. Who wants smoke with me?
I can use this. Take this. Here I come. Sink. Here I come. Sink. Here I come. There. What? Hey, come on.
I'll be right there.
Here I come. Go now. Come on. Here I come. Sink. Here I come. Come on.
It's about time. I can't.
I'll be right there.
There. There. Go now. Sink. There. Sink. Ready. Take it from here. Yeah. Take this.
I'll be right there.
I can use this.
I can't contain myself.
Fire style. Dragon fire. Ready to rock. Right here.
It's about
I'll be right there.
Amaterasu. Wood style. 4-pillar prison jutsu. Chidori. Yes. Wood style. 4-pillar prison jutsu. Take this. I'm ready to
I can't contain myself.
I'll be right there.
Chidori. Wood style. Yeah. I'll leave the rest to you.
That was perfect.
It's about time.
I can't get away. I'll leave the rest to you.
Let me fight.
I can use this. This is Chidori. I'm ready to rock.
I won't let you escape.
The victor has been decided. Yeah.
I've got it.
Ready.
I've got it.
Round 2. Ready. Begin. Yeah. Too bad. Wood style. 4-pillar prison jutsu. I can use this too. Yeah. Slow. Get back.
That was perfect. I'll be right there.
I'm ready to rock.
It's about time.